The New York Times has bought The Athletic for $550 million, and today we talk about whether that makes any sense at all. Welcome to Reporte 7. The New York Times has spent $550 million to acquire The Athletic. First of all, some history on The Athletic. It was created 5 years ago with the aim of providing top information and insight on the world of sports. They tried to do so with a subscription-based model, which raised some questions at the time because we are living nowadays in an environment where not many people are willing to pay for news. However, 5 years on, they proved their doubters wrong, and they now boast 1.2 million subscribers. They cover markets in the United States and Europe, and they employ 450 journalists. Those are impressive numbers indeed. However, that's just one side of The Athletic. That's the operations side. But how's the business side is not so encouraging. Through the last 3 years, they have reported losses of $150 million. To put that into perspective, through different funding rounds, they managed to raise $139 million. This means that only in the last 3 years, they lost more money than they ever raised. And also, by their own calculations, they expect to be profitable by the year 2025. That means that it would take them more or less a decade to achieve profitability, which is indeed a long time. That's the situation with The Athletic. So what's the situation with the New York Times? Well, in the last 12 months, the New York Times lost 34% of their subscribers to the internet service. So they are clearly looking for growth right now. The New York Times has paid $460 for each subscriber that it's acquiring from The Athletic. At the current subscription price, it would take them 19 years more or less to recover their investment, which in my opinion looks like a lot of time. So what do we make of this deal? Well, first of all, from The Athletic, to me this looks like the entrepreneurs, the creators of The Athletic, took one of their last opportunities to cash in before it was impossible to sustain their business. We have to say that they tried to sell The Athletic a year ago, and it was reported they were asking $750 million. And now they have sold it for $550 million. That's 200 million less. That's a 25% discount. You have to wonder what kind of person sells an asset for 25% discount. That's certainly not encouraging. It also, I think, paints the picture of the media outlets which are having a lot of trouble in the internet time to achieve profitability and to find solid business models and to find growth. Internet grants everyone access to news and information instantly and everywhere in the world, so not so many people are willing to pay to receive the news. And also, I believe this operation is a reflection on the economic climate we are seeing right now. There is a lot of cash on the markets because governments have been printing money non-stop for years now. So investors have more money to spend, and maybe that encourages them to make deals that they wouldn't do on a normal situation. But we are far from a normal situation. They have money to spend, and they want growth, and they want profits. So maybe they are willing to overpay a little bit for some opportunities right now. And The Athletic certainly presents an opportunity for growth for the New York Times. So I see two roads here for the New York Times. Either they get into the management of The Athletic and cut losses and cut expenses and try to make it a profitable media on its own, or they put together their content with the content of The Athletic to attract a wider audience. This, I think, is what they will try to do. Honestly, it looks to me like the New York Times has a lot of work ahead. I don't believe this is a good investment. I don't believe they're going to see a return on their investment, but only time will tell. And one of the most important takeaways I get from this operation is that we are living in a time where content is king. If you create attractive content and you have a wide audience, you are going to be attractive for investors, and even if you have troubles or even if you are not profitable, such as The Athletic, but people, maybe other companies want to buy you, or investors will want to invest in you, because everyone is right now looking for content. And The Athletic has just cashed in on that. But that's just my opinion. What do you think of this operation? Do you believe it is a good acquisition from the New York Times, or do you agree with me that they are overpaying for The Athletic? Let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I appreciate that you subscribe to the channel and that you like the video. I'll talk to you next week. Take care.